Alright, what you gonna wanna do, yeah? I've made my camera massive so you can see recoil patterns, alright? Gonna go in targets, that's what I did when I first started playing Rust. I get rid of this, it's the likelihood of you finding them in game is kinda slim. I learned to start with a hollow scope on my AK. I just found it easier that way because it's more accurate. Like, it's much more accurate. So learn your hip fire. You need to know where your bullets are going to be going. That really helps if you say you're running in a place and you've got a large scope on. And there's a person there, the last thing you're going to want to be doing is aiming in, so you just need to know where his head is, yeah? So, what I did to start with the AK, I used a hollow. I just found it much easier. Now, everybody's different. Like my friend Milo that I play with, he don't like it at all. So, everyone's different. You might not like the hollow, yeah? But I found it much easier to learn this way. And the hardest part to this spray that I found was the first part, the first little bit here, this bit. So what you want to do, yeah, or what I do is, I aim straight in and I pull down and left a little bit and then instantly go right and start squiggling like a snake. And I can get it kind of bang on, look. And that's pretty much the same. You can move around while doing it then, start learning to move around while you're shooting. Now, bear in mind, obviously, if you move around, this recoil pattern's going to move as well. So I don't think that, oh my god, I just whiffed, because we didn't. That's what a whiff is there we go. Just keep doing it over and over and over. And you're going to improve. Did you see the difference there, you know? Right, and then once you've got kind of good with that, I drop that scope off and start learning with the difference. That's a bare AK, it has literally nothing. It's the same sort of recoil. But all it is basically is just practice. And you're gonna get good. So at the beginning though, I don't really recommend you learning AK. I learnt with this to start with, AXLR. I actually got this clocked before anything else. But this thing's quite easy. All you have to do is pull down. And the bottom of the cone gets kind of a little bit whiffy. But the thing is, man, if you get them, that guy's dead already in game. You know what I mean? So the rest of the spray don't matter. Like you rarely get through a full. As long as obviously if you're hitting people, you're rarely gonna get like he's dead already. You're rarely gonna get through a full clip. You know what I mean? Unless you're missing. But biggest tip I could give, yeah, is if you start in early game and you've got a large mouse pad and you can use a 16x on this, is go and buy this. Get yourself a tier 2 bench, get meds, get 5.56 rifle ammo, and go and buy an LR for 500 scrap and the scope for 300. Don't even matter if you've got burlap and a wolf headdress, as long as you're seeing people first and you can use this scope, you're going to get a lot of fucking gear sets straight away. So you're going to need all of your mouse padded. It's the same crack with the AK, yeah, if you put like a large scope on it. It's the same recoil cone, but it's on a much larger scale, so yeah. Wow, whiff. So if you can use this at beginning, you're kind of balling, and obviously if you run into somebody in the right name, make sure you know where you're hip firing. Thing is though, like I say, you know, that guy'd have been dead there already. I didn't really need to use the whole thing. Like, he's definitely down. So, you know what I mean? And once you've done that, yeah, once you got relatively comfortable on there with some of your guns, jump out of there and go into the aim box. Yeah, get rid of your shit and see how you're doing. And that's what I mean, you're gonna know how quick the die is. You don't even need to get through it. As long as you get those first little bits right, they're fucking dead. Same crack with this, look, I'll show you now. See? He's full metal as well, so you're rarely going to be coming across anybody that is like early game. So you're going to be licking people's heads off, no problem. I love this gun with the 8x on it. It's just a beast! But yeah, that's it really. Peace.